Welcome back to my channel, little birds. And you'll have to excuse the lighting. I know it sucks. And there's light behind me, sorry, but it's been raining the last 3 days. And, well, there's not a lot light to be had because the sun is behind clouds. And it's just really dreary and cold. Um, so, I've really held off on saying this on my channel because I really wanted to share it with my family first and let them, know, which they already knew I was pursuing it, I was going after it, and what I'm talking about is a breast augmentation and SRS, GRS, GCS, GAS, whatever you may call it, but my gender confirmation surgery is been scheduled. It is coming. I'm super excited. I'm nervous, obviously. There's so many complications. There's still issues that could happen. And, I would be amiss if I said, oh yes, it's going to go so great and I'm going to be 100% okay and I'll recover in 2 weeks. No. I live in reality, and I know that I might have a complication, I might not. I'm going under the knife. It's still scary. It's the closest thing that I've ever had in my life to surgery, to major surgery, which I don't think I was down very long, but I don't remember much. I was 6 years old and I had my tonsils removed and ear tubes put in. But you think I remember that much? No. The most I remember was they kept trying to feed me Jello and ice cream, and at the time, I didn't feel like eating it. I didn't feel like I wanted more food, like sustenance, and they were like, oh, you have to eat this. And I was like, but can I have like a sandwich or something? Usually kids really want that stuff, but I was like, give me something else, give me food. And I remember asking my mom if I could eat something other than Jello and ice cream. They just kept giving me Jello and ice cream, and I'm like, I was a weird child, I guess. But yeah, so that's really the only surgery I've had. Well, I did get my wisdom teeth removed, but everybody gets those removed for the most part. And yeah, and the only other people I've known around me to get like major surgery or like my grandfather, which his was like so long ago, which he's the one that passed away not too long ago, and he had hip surgery. And then the only other one is my mother, and she again another hip surgery, so hopefully I don't have to have hip surgery at some point. I don't know. Genetics is kind of a crapshoot. You play the dice and hope you don't get some of the stuff your parents have. But, so I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm taking steps to get there. I'm getting things ready. Like, I've already gotten some pads, which I have the feeling I need to get some more because I only have 2 packs. And from what I've heard from other YouTubers, it's messy. It is literally like you are having your first period for the first time, and it's bloody, it's stinky, it's nasty, it's not real fun, but at the end, you feel great, you feel aligned with yourself, aligned with how you identify, and that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I keep trying to focus on, rather than you know, I have to be cut up, I have to go through pain. That's not what I'm focusing. I'm focusing on the end game, what it's going to achieve, what it's going to give me. And then as far as the boobs, you know, I got some, I will admit. But, sometimes there's times that, yes, I want them to be bigger. I'm not saying, I want to go porn star big, but, I want them to be seen. I want them to be a visible cue to be, for people to be like, yeah, that's not a man. And, one of the things I really want that I don't have is cleavage. And because they're so far spaced, which is a common issue with trans women, because, we got wider shoulders, wider rib cage. So it is what it is. But that is kind of where I'm going with that. I really want at least some good cleavage, and I would like them even, just like any other woman. Because other people don't notice, but I notice, and it bugs the shit out of me that, I can definitely tell that they're different when I feel them and check them and make sure, nothing's going on. And, I would like that great appearance to feel more feminine, to feel how I feel inside. And so I'm getting those two done. As far as facial feminization surgery, I go back and forth on it. Some days I'm just like, ugh. Other days I'm like, you know what? I look great. My face looks great. There's a few things that I would like done. Like, I won't say I hate, but I don't like my nose along with my brow line. I don't like either one, but for the most part, the rest of what I look like, I like. I like what it's grown into, what it keeps changing, and I'm in a good place. I'm, ready to, do another part of my journey and just be me and, enjoy things. So, I'm looking forward to that and getting things prepped. It kind of overwhelms me that all the stuff that I have to get for this, it's like almost like moving. It's awful. And, I've already gotten the surgery letters. I've gone to see a couple of therapists. I've been working on this for better part of a year. So if you think that you're going to get it tomorrow, no. Start preparing now. If you're really wanting any surgery, start getting ready now. Don't wait till, 5 years down the line and you're like, you know what, I should probably get on this. If you're wanting it, start working on it now. Work towards that goal. Because nobody else is going to care or even bother to care. And, the other thing, you talk about finances, which is a huge thing in getting this done, which mine is mostly going to be covered by insurance. Thank God for insurance. Thank God that it's there. yes, I will still owe some. I'll owe roughly $5,000 in altogether, which is why I'm doing it. I would rather do it now because I don't know where our next president will take us. I don't know if Trump will be in office still and take away health benefits from trans people. And frankly, that scares me. So I would rather get it done when I can, how I can, and not have to worry about the political side of whether I'll be covered or not. So, and then just funding it, I already got a plan in place. You know, I wish it wouldn't come out of pocket, but at the same time, I'm I'm not waiting another 5 years just to save up for it. And no, I am taking out a loan, but it's not the type of loan you're thinking of. It's not like some high interest where I have to pay back 10,000 rather than 5, and yeah. So be smart, be safe. You know, do your research on surgeons. There are many good surgeons here in the U.S. and as well as in Canada and overseas. There are some good surgeons. But do your research, do your homework, look at reviews, ask on boards with lots of trans people in them, because ultimately you don't want to be going to Tijuana and you have to go unboxed. I mean, yes, I watch the show, so I hear a lot about Tijuana. You don't want to go to Tijuana, okay? Or any place like Tijuana for surgery. You know, do your research, make sure you look up their surgeon, make sure you like them, make sure that they do good work. You don't want to go back for a revision because you find out they do horrible jobs. You know, that is the worst thing. And, you know, my surgeon split off of his group, and I can tell you the biggest reason why is probably because he doesn't want to be associated with the other surgeon in his group, because he's got a lot of lawsuits on his hand at the moment, and it's mostly for FTMs, but he separated himself. And I'm very happy with his education, with his background, with, you know, everything. And I've heard from several trans women that have gone under the knife with him, and they, from what I've heard, has magical hands. So here's the hoping. Alright guys, be your authentic selves, and there are no two ways to transition or to have what you want. Not all of us get surgery, so don't think that just because I'm getting it, you don't have to get surgery to feel right or feel complete in your body or feel aligned. But this is what I'm doing. This is ultimately my choice and how I feel and how to alleviate a lot of my dysphoria that I get from, you know, the things that I don't like. So please subscribe, hit the like button, give me a comment, give me a concern, you know, whatever it may be. And until next time, bye.